Hey guys, how's it going? Today in the episode, we're going to talk about the first thing that you need to understand before you do anything about starting to manufacture in China. Okay, so before you ever go contacting factories or anything like that, you need to understand this. What does your perfect factory actually look like? Okay, this is different for everybody. But when it comes to manufacturing in China, selecting your factory is like selecting your business partner. So you need to go about it the exact same way. You need to select the factory as if you're selecting your actual business partner. So this doesn't mean that the biggest factory is actually the best, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You have to select that partner who wants to be in it with you for the long haul. And a lot of people believe, oh, the biggest is always the best. They have the most experience, they have the most machines, the employees. That's not the case. If your factory is too big, you will be behind the other big box clients, the ones who have larger purchase orders, more clout than you. If you're, a small fish in a big pond, let's say, you will always be getting pushed back to the end. You'll be the smallest voice in the room, and that is not a position you want to be when you have deadlines to hit and things that need to get manufactured and sent out to customers, and the factory isn't listening to you. So it's not the best idea to go for the biggest factory, but you also have to be careful of going for the small ones, right, Tim?
Yeah, dude. So like when you're going for small, the same thing can happen. If you're too big for that factory, then you're going to run into problems because either the quality is going to drop heavily because they really cannot sustain your orders. So they're going to start cutting corners all these different places to try and fulfill your orders. Or they really can't, but they're going to tell you that they can fulfill those orders, and you're going to be delayed because they really don't have that capacity. I kind of want to give you an example of how we operate when we're doing launches. So basically, when it comes to product development, we understand that it's going to be a lot of time invested upfront on the factory's side without seeing a large order quantity until a little down the road, right? Mm-hmm. So that factory, that perfect factory for that instance, looks different than when we already have a line that's proven in the market that we're manufacturing and putting in orders for. That factory can be bigger because the orders are bigger, okay? We don't need to sit there and we don't need a lot of their time. They've already made it. We can put in the orders, and we want a factory that can sustain that amount of volume. So two different situations for us when it comes to developing a new product that we know the plans that we have with each factory, with each instance.
Yeah, absolutely. As Tim just stated, it really comes down to what do you need, where are you at in your business? Are you trying to manufacture a brand new product? Are you in the product development stage? Are you looking for a factory to work with you and help you along this process? Or are you doing OEM white label orders where it's simply a plug and play? Here's how many I need. Thank you very much. Let's get started. So it's important to consider what do you need from this manufacturing partner to make sure you both, leave the table happy and get out what you want of it, which is successful, well-made products.
Yeah, and well-maintained relationship. Exactly. With OEM, when you're looking at OEM products, you're looking at a totally different relationship. You're looking for a sustainable partner that's actually been making that product for a long time, right? Because their product is probably going to be better than a small factory. It always comes down to really the quality and how much they can sustain you. But yes, to really sum this episode up, the most important thing that we urge everyone that's getting into manufacturing into China is to realize this dynamic and what this relationship really means for you and how important it is to understand that dynamic when you're going out and selecting a factory. And it's not one size fits all, as we discussed in this episode. It's really on a per situation basis that you're trying to judge and really find the best partner for.
Spot on. Make sure you apply this theory whenever you're looking for a factory or manufacturing partner in the future. And we promise this advice and these rules to finding your partner will work for you in the long run.
All right, guys. In the next episode, we're going to talk about how to actually go out and build a list of factories that could potentially be that perfect partner for you. Also, stay tuned. Towards the end of the month, we are opening again Enter China, our community membership for manufacturing in China. So stay tuned for more information on that, and I'll see you next time.
All right, thanks everyone.